but there was organizations such as unions or grassroots organizations, non-profit, who use internet to work for campaign. So these organizations exist before the campaign. You want to involve organizations that exist before or to create new? It's
mostly to create new. I mean, there are some people who are union members and things like that,
yes.
but they didn't get involved because the leadership of their union said to use our website. We sort of reached in and pulled those people out and gave them tools and created organizations. So, but even the people who are part of some organized group, whether it's a party organization or union, is a minority of the supporters. Most people had either never done anything before or had not done anything since like 1968, and then this was the first time they were back involved.
What's now left from all this enthusiasm and people and so many people involved? It's gone now, or it's still kind of?
It's still going. Well, one legacy is obviously that he's president, so we get to have that happening. But the relationships that people had with him, but also with each other, they didn't end on election day. And so they're still out there. And there's an incredibly interesting moment right now in the U.S. where there's more people who've ever voted in an election than ever before, is now. There are more people who are involved in the political process in a substantive way, not in the passive watching television ads and watching the news kind of way, but in a talking to their neighbors, knocking on doors, making phone calls, meeting their neighbors. In many cases, for the first time, they met during the campaign. And so there is this, we are at a sort of high point of civic life now in the political process because of the campaign and because of so many people getting involved. And so it's, there's a successor to the campaign, and the party is sort of taking over that relationship, and people are being asked to help pass the agenda and pressure on Congress and things like that. But we're also trying to cultivate the local groups and the leadership so that
how?
By keeping the tools out there. So the tools that people use during the campaign, it's still on the internet. Like you can, and the groups are still active. So the people in Idaho for Obama can still connect with each other, and they're doing stuff. And so we're asking them to do things to help affect the political conversation in Washington, but we're also trying to empower them with tools and resources to become a more cohesive group. So like some people in Boise, Idaho, like which one of them in the room, they meet in a room like this, which one's going to run for city council? And they're sort of having that conversation with each other. Or what, what organization are we going to go help together to go clean up the downtown area, or help with homeless veterans, or to volunteer together. And so there's these group dynamics of the people in the room trying to help them, not just do politics stuff, but also do, change broadly speaking.
Very much in the local context.
Yeah, in a local. Yeah, the organization is called Organizing for America. So that's a branch of the party to help people do stuff in Washington, but also to do stuff locally.
So going
yeah,
both ways.
Yeah.
Can you speak about how